Scratch is a game engine made for babies. Well, it was made to teach children how to make games without them having to learn how to program. And recently, I've seen people on YouTube talk about Scratch as a good engine for making small games, even if you're already a programmer. I decided to put that to the test. I'm going to be seeing if I can throw together an action game, a Vampire Survivors clone to be specific, in Scratch in just a few hours. Is Scratch the best engine for quick prototyping? Let's find out. I could look at a tutorial, but I'm gonna just jump right in and see. I've used game engines before. How hard can it be? All right, so we got a screen. Yeah, let me look at a basic tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna go to the sound category. Oh, there it is. Okay, I needed to stop mewing at me, God. Stop mewing at me. Leave me alone. The biggest thing I'm seeing on this is that I have to actually, like, think about my game design here. Okay. Okay. Eat your heart out, Robert De Niro, not who I'm talking about at all. John Carmack. For some reason, John Carmack did not work in my mind there for a second. If you're enjoying the video so far, you are required to subscribe. I don't make the rules. Boom. So if I press the up arrow. Okay. Now the big thing I kind of was hoping you could do was like copy and there it is. There it is. Boom, I'm actually doing it. He's cooking. And then all I got to do is change what number this is and we got movement already. This is actually, maybe I might actually be able to get this. I might actually be able to do this. And the arrows don't work right. That's up. That's good. Oh, this will do for now. We got the important part done. So I have movement kind of done there. Now is there? I don't know if there's a way for me to like group things together. Oh, that's a little complicated. It's hard for me to think about this and actually do the coding. I want to put this stuff to get this input code together so I don't have to keep looking at it. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Perfect background. All right, had to take a break there, but here we are coming back. I was trying to spawn the enemies, but they ended up just spawning more cats that move when I do. And this is not, no, we don't need more cats. Yeah, who even looks things up? I don't understand who would do that. Okay, so we're not making Vampire Survivors. Maybe, that is not how you spell werewolf. Livers. See, and it's like a double entendre. You don't know if it's like werewolf livers, like people who live, or the livers of werewolves, like if they have an alcohol problem. So we have Sprite 1, which is our liver. Okay, you can stop spawning, okay? Stop spawning them. There's too many. Then we're gonna make a new sprite. Bad guy. Okay, let me go ahead and get a box. Yeah, not the boom box. That's what I'm looking for. You know, a button is probably good enough. This is going to be our spawner. Create a clone of a bad guy. All right. Is it working? How do I, okay, so I need to, don't look. I definitely wasn't looking this up. So I click on this guy, and it should be making some bats. There should be some bats being generated. I don't know why there's not another bat. Oh, it is making more bats. Okay, they're just not moving. Okay, so I'm doing that part right. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of bats. Point towards the liver. So like, point towards the liver. I have no idea what side of your body the liver's on, I'll be honest. But so, it's working. Now, so when my guy runs away, they are immediately on top of him. This is Vampire Survivors in a nutshell. I've done it, folks. I've already achieved it. I am, in fact, him. Now, it does have a problem where they're all directly on top of each other, and that should not be happening. So what we need is what they call collision. We need them to be able to bump into each other. So time to Google that. Yeah, this is a little bit more involved than I was thinking. Perhaps Vampire Survivors is a little bit more work than I would have hoped. Collision is a big part of this game. We have to track when people are getting hit by the attacks that I do, but also we need the bats to actually run into each other rather than just be a big blob. Here's what we do. We're going to make a map that's going to look very similar to a Vampire Survivor map. Boom, green grass. And then we're going to make some dirt. I know. I don't know why it keeps telling me that. Because I know that. I'm literally doing that. Go ahead and save this map in case I need it later. Maybe. And for some reason my timer stopped working. Everyone's favorite. Now, this map is a little bit too small. We will first of all make the map really big and figure out how to pan it around later. I'm actually going to kill all the spawners. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so then we'll spawn it from the map itself. That's what we wanted anyway. Can I get a random point? Boom. Okay, that's all. I'm going to use a basketball because it's the best sport. And if you disagree with me, you are incorrect. We will duplicate these, and we will make sure that these aren't shown, but they're still there. Spawn points. Boom. I feel extremely lost. I'm not going to lie to you. All I'm trying to do, I'm trying to set things up so that bats will spawn at a random spawn point. That's it. That is all. Okay, there we go. They're spawning from a random location, and then they're chasing. Very good. Oh, that my timer is freaking out. I think I know why, too. Are you getting out of here? You're just not even useful to me anymore. That's right. We're looking for a werewolf sprite. Free. You know what? No. There might be a werewolf on it. Oh, no, there's not. What about a wolf? Animal. There's a lot of happier animals. Maybe we just say a panther for now. Yeah, going to the panther didn't work. Oh, that's what we can do. Get rid of you. We go to the costume for our liver.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. I'm going all over the place right now and doing 7 different things. So I'm going to stop for one moment and try something else here. Yeah, it ended up taking a little bit more than a little bit. Scratch for an action game like this is more complicated than I was expecting. So, we'll have to figure it out later. So, is Scratch the best engine for quick prototyping? I don't think so. Not for all types of games. You'd be better served going to a different engine that does a lot more out of the box for you. The fact that you have to code stuff like collisions, that's not the kind of stuff you want to be thinking about in a prototype. If you can't code, Unreal Engine has blueprints, which work pretty similarly to Scratch. And you have a lot more room to grow your game afterwards if you decide it's a prototype you like. I'll still give Scratch a chance, though. It might have helped if I had, read some stuff, but hey, nobody's got time for that.